So I noticed that you are interested in applying for a firearm permit for personal use. In today's video, I will be doing an updated guide on how to go about applying for a firearm permit in Jamaica. Let's get started. Now, there has been quite a few changes in how the FLA is conducting its operations, in that they are modernizing their operations to improve its processing times and the tracking of your application. The FLA is saying that they want to improve the application timeline, where applicants can now see a turnaround time anywhere between 6 months to 1 year. What this means for you is that from the date of your application, it should take the agency at most 1 year to go through the application, the interview, the background checks, the certification to the approval or the denial of your application. The application process doesn't allow for persons residing outside of Jamaica to apply to the FLA, because a number of the steps requires that the applicant be physically present for them to be completed. Now, to go about applying for a permit, the first thing you need to do is to visit the FLA website, download the application form from there, or stop by any of its offices and collect an application. From there, you complete this application form in your own handwriting, and you will also need various documents to complete this process. Now, you will need to provide 2 passport size photographs, and they should be taken on a white background, stamped and signed by a justice of the peace. 2 recommendations from any of these categories of persons. Just ensure that all recommendations are addressed to the Firearm Licensing Authority. Recommendations that are older than 6 months will not be accepted at the FLA. Other documents that you will need to provide are proof of age, and this can either be your passport or your birth certificate. Take along the original and a photocopy. You need a proof of income, the original also along with a photocopy. For persons who are paid fortnightly, they should submit the last 6 payslips. For persons who are paid monthly, they should submit at least 3 payslips, right? If you are employed but you don't have access to payslips, then get a letter of employment from your employer. For those persons who are self-employed or business owners, you will need to provide your valid tax compliance certificate, that is a TCC certificate. Now, to satisfy the application fee and the fingerprint requirement, visit any tax office and pay for the fingerprint. The cost for it is $3,000. The application fee can be paid at the FLA whenever you go in to submit your documents. The cost for it there is $12,000. Now, members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and members of the JDF, that's the Jamaica Defense Force, are to submit justification letters from their respective commanding officers stating the reason for their application. Now, the method of submission is that all application forms along with the required documents are to be submitted directly to the FLA, either in person or by registered mail. Once the application is submitted, you will be given a date within 10 working days to come in, do an interview, and be fingerprinted. Before you go into that interview, ensure that you know at least 5 firearms safety rules. You will be asked to name a few of them, so get yourself abreast. After the interview, the file is sent to the investigations department and is assigned to an investigator for security clearance and field investigations. The fingerprints, they go for security checks at the National Intelligence Bureau and the Criminal Investigation Branch of the JCF. Applicant's profile will be checked against existing local and international intelligence databases. Field investigations will be carried out by the investigator, which includes a house visit, to ensure that the applicant does in fact lives at the address provided on the application form. The field investigations includes, but it is not limited to, the inspection of the applicant's residence and the firearm safe. Checks will be made to ascertain whether the property is fenced or not, if the property is grilled, or if there are dogs at the house. This inspection is basically to ascertain how safe the applicant's place of residence is. If the property doesn't meet certain criteria, then the applicant fails the inspection. So once the investigator completes their field checks and the investigations, and the FLA receive the requested information from the NIB and the CIB, then the file is submitted to the CEO, right, of the FLA, so that the board of directors can make a decision on your application. Now, should the application be denied, the applicant will be informed of the reason and given 21 days in which they can appeal that decision. Should the application be approved, the applicant will go through the competency clearance phase. In this phase, the applicant receive a call to visit the FLA office to pick up their package. Now, the package that contains a list of FLA approved trainers, ranges, and firearm dealers for you to choose from. You will need to be trained in the use and safe handling of a firearm and demonstrate your competency to the FLA officials in order to complete your process. Now, after completing the process, within 2 weeks you should receive your purchase order to purchase your firearm, right? After purchasing this firearm, the information relating to your purchase is sent to the FLA by the firearm dealer. Now, the next step in this process is the appointment for you to attend the FLA, where your biometrics will be taken and the granting of the firearm permit. Once you receive the license card, return to the firearm dealer, purchase some rounds, and collect your firearm. So the essentials in how to go about applying for a permit remains the same. So what has changed, right? What has changed since January of 2019? Applicants have been able to check and view their application status online via the FLA website. Persons who drop off their applications are immediately informed of their unique ID number to track their application. An email is also sent to the applicant each time there is an update on their application process. This new system eliminates the need to be calling the FLA or visiting them on a regular basis. It also eliminates the frustration of not knowing where in the process your application is at, and also it drastically reduces the need to find someone to assist you, right? There you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.